Alright, so I have a piece of some scrap that I was talking about. This is like almost half-inch thick, so I already took a couple of passes on the other side, and I'm going to, I got my fly cutter in here, and I'm going to go back and forth, bring this down a bit, and get it down to a 1/4 inch thickness. I'm going to get down a little bit more, and then I'm going to have to switch out the parallels and bring that work up a little bit. So. I'll bring you back when I'm got that down to 1/4 inch. So I'm down to 1/4 inch now. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll get the two edges straightened out parallel, and I'm going to put a regular end mill in for that. So I'll bring you back in a couple of minutes when we're ready to start making chips. Okay, so I got this. I got a regular end mill in here, and we're gonna true up this edge, get that nice and flat. Then we'll flip it over and get the other side. So we'll have two nice straight parallel edges. I just got it laying on this single parallel underneath, and we'll get those trued up nice and straight. Okay, so I'm just gonna run my deburrer over this here and clean that up. I don't know if this is staying in focus or not. Okay, so now I got these two sides nice and flat, just a touch over 1/4 of an inch thick, and this edge is nice and straight. And I'll put this back in the vise, finish this off. A lot of cleaning to do here, so let's get that out of the way a bit. Okay, so this is the basic shape of the frame, and as you see me do a little bit earlier, thin this out to 250 thousandths, and milled both of these edges. So this is about 1 inch and 370 thousandths high here. So this is kind of a simplified drawing of what the frame will look like. So I'm just trying to determine what the best order of operations is going to be. I think I'm gonna square this edge off here now, leaving as much to hold on to back here. And then after that's squared off, I'll just put that in the vise this way and run the end mill across this way. I think I'm going to come back and take this down to 1 inch high across the whole piece, and not cut this out yet. I still have several holes I have to drill in here. I got one for where the crankshaft bearing goes in. There's 4 holes here which hold the cylinder on, and there's an air port hole I have to drill in the middle there. So keeping it square will, I think, allow me to, or keeping it rectangular will allow me to be able to hold this easier and more securely, and then come back and mill that that little step out as a final operation on this piece. So, all right, we'll get this clamped up in the vise. See you in a few minutes. Alright, so we'll get that deburred there and flip it back up in the vertical position. It's just sitting on one parallel. I brought the mill down to it just leaves the faintest scrape on the material. Okay, then I'm gonna zero out my digital readout on the Z-axis. See if you guys could see. So I'm going to come down 370 thousandths on this, and that'll leave me with a piece of material 1 inch high, and that'll be the dimension, the largest dimension of the frame. So okay. Let me see if I can get a view of the readout here. I don't know if I can keep everything in focus. So I'll zero out that, and it's over, and start going. I like to take a light cut first. 10,000 cut. Alright, I'll spare everybody the pain and monotony of going back and forth for the next 300 and something thousandths of an inch. So I'll bring you back when I'm just about done. Okay, so what I had done was I had just taken this out of the vise. I didn't get to the 370 yet that I had to go down. I took it out of the vise and I just measured it just to make sure that, you know, everything was going good. And right now it's down to 1 inch and 8 thousandths. So I got to take another 8 thousandths off of this. So, and I'm at just at 360 now. So if I would have went to the 70, I would have cut it a little shallow. Probably not a big difference, but you know, sometimes taking your time a little bit, you get a little bit more accurate results. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to come down 7 thousandths and take another 7 thousandths off of this and call it a day. So. That'll bring it down to 65. Tighten that up. Should be good. Okay. Last cut, I promise. Alright, I think 2 thousandths over is well within the tolerances of this little model steam engine. So, alright. I think I'm going to call it a day here. Like I said before, I'm you know, got a bunch of other things going on, and as you can see, I got a lot of cleaning up to do, and I'm gonna chop this video series up into a lot of smaller videos, I think. You know, I always in the past tried to complete one part for each video, but it makes the videos longer. I'm probably going to wrap this up for this video. When I come back for the next one, I'll probably start laying out where the holes are going to be drilled, and I want to give it a little bit more thought on the order of operations from this point on. So, alright. Hope you guys stay interested in this, and I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks for watching.